girl. How you doing? Say hi to our besties. Hey, everybody. Hey, guys. Thanks for stopping by. It's nice to see you. Hi, Choice Cards. Great to have you. Oh, how are you not blue? Whoops. Hi, Dakota. Do you want to say hi? Can I ask you guys a dog sit? I'm going to go on a run real quick. I'm the construction worker. This is my running outfit. I'm going to go on a run real quick. Hopefully the dogs will behave while I'm gone. Always in trouble. Good to have you here again, honey. It's going to be a silent dish live. We'll see how it goes. I have no plan for today. I'm going on a run. I'll be back in a mile. Hopefully the dogs don't jump the fence. Behave. Please behave. Let me put this. Before I go, I do want to say this. Hey, Tiff. I'm not going to be scared away from my YouTube channel. This is something that is important to me. You guys are important to me, and I'm not going to be scared away. So I'm going to grind even harder. P.S. We got new neighbors. I'm so excited. They have 2 dogs. We're having issues with Lola. She's very loud. I'm sorry she's going to bark the whole time. I hope not. I'm going on a run. I'll be back in 10. Good morning, Miss Tranquil Unique. Hi, honey. I need a Discord. I keep hearing that. I'm going to have to talk about it. Okay, guys. I'll be back in 10 minutes. Watch my dogs, please. This is the first time I've left Lola outside since she started jumping the fence. But we do have that board put on top. I'm really hoping this goes good. So I'm going on my run, and I'm fingers crossed my dogs don't escape. I'll be back. Tickle that like button, please. Behave. No parties. I'll be right back. Behave, okay? I'm not kidding. Don't go anywhere. Give me a minute, honey. That's a good one. That's a good one. I missed you too, big guy. Mama loves ya. Thanks. Thanks for washing my face. I love you. I love you. Have you been keeping our friends company? Hey, guys. Oh, wow. You getting all packed? Hey, we got Michael Kunkel, the Truth Spitter. Hi, buddy. How is everyone? What's going on with Jay? His leg's still not working. I'm so sorry, Jay. Who we got? We got Beth and Evils. Hi, Evil Comics. How are you, bud? This is your 5th move. Are you guys? I know. I don't have any sports going on either. You know what happened, you guys? Woo, that was a good run. It was hard. That means it's working. Dude, my DVR did not record the last Giants game. Pisses me off, okay? It records the post game and not the game. What the F? So, and then I'm like, not going to watch a post game because I want to go and find the game and watch it. Deleted it from my DVR, and bam! Someone has to be like, you hear about Logan Snell almost pitched a no-hitter into the 9th? I was like, fuck. Really? Spoiler alert first. Come on. And also, I would have loved to see that because I don't freaking like Logan Snell's attitude. Or what? Blake Snell. My bad. Thinking Logan Webb. Check my phone. Okay. I gotta find it. Scanning me. Yes! What the F? Usually he gets in his own head and he pitches a shitty game, even though he's Cy Young Award, so I don't understand. And then he finally gets his shit together, and where am I? Not watching. Pisses me off. One moment, please. Get out of here, please. I did not! Oh my gosh, I've got to go see that Aries World. Uh-oh. Is it an issue right now, Bethany? I didn't think it would be. Sorry, guys, I'm shaking from my run still. Oh, good morning, Landon. Sorry, I'm just trying to catch my breath. Oh, big movie fan. Wait, is A Surfer live right now? Me too. The past few days, it was really smoky, so I didn't, and my lungs were hurting. But today, we got a break in it, it looks like. So I went for it. It was hard, though. It was a hard run. Hey, I like to spend my days in bed, too. You guys know what? I don't know if anyone's ever seen this. I'm going to tell you what. I really got motivated. I run because it makes me feel better, honestly. I'm not good at it. I don't look cute doing it. I'm not quick. And I hate it the whole time almost. But it makes me feel better mentally after I run. It's like everything that's bugging me, I think about it when I'm running. And I just zone out and run. And then I get the endorphins afterwards. And then I tell myself, that's enough thinking about the junk. Wait till your next run. And it really helps with mental health. I've only been doing it about a year. Welcome. I'm feeling really great. How have you been? You're stream hopping? You guys, I really appreciate you stopping by. I'm kind of just here as a sign that I am not backing down. This is my channel. My channel. I'm gonna do what I want, and I'm out here chasing my dreams, guys. Oh no, he is. Sorry, guys. I haven't checked my phone yet today. Road to 4K for you. Oh, thank you so much. I know Sydney Cat did. I hadn't been in her lives for probably, a week. And I realized, and I felt so bad because I was stream hopping. And she just told me yesterday, and I was so stoked for her. I was so hoping that she would be next. I'm really happy for her. She just deserves it. You run things over with your truck when you're upset. I used to do that, Landon, back in the day when I had a Toyota. I was in a, we called it the Dirty 530 four-wheel drive club. I had a lifted Toyota when I was real young. It was called the Cowgirl Cadillac. And we would go out to a place called Toombs or Thomas Creek. And when we would leave, a lot of people would dump stuff like junk there. So we would make it a point to, before we left, after going four-wheeling, we would fill the back of our trucks with like all the garbage and then take it and get rid of it. Kind of as like, hey, thanks for letting us drive here. We got John P. Adventures. Hi, buddy. It's so great to have you. I love your live streams, buddy. They are just a vibe. I love your editing style too, John P. Really fun channel. I was a truck driver in the military, in the National Guard, in the Army, and I got to drive big trucks. I've always loved big trucks. I think it's because maybe I'm a tinier person. Little man syndrome. Little lady syndrome. It really was so fun, John. I love road finds. Oh, DJ, always love for you, always. Unless Bethany says you have to go away. She's kind of in charge. My head is in a lot better space today, you guys. I think it was good just for me to kind of get things that were bugging me off my mind. It's not all the way better, but I'm feeling a lot better. My head is in a lot better space. Hey, we've got Aspects of Life. One of my coolest friends. I don't know if you guys know her story. It is beautiful. She has a beautiful channel. I urge you to go check out Aspects of Life. She's really cool. Like, really. She's like an inspirational kind of lady. All you people are in blue. You know, I don't know why you are not blue. Because I know that you're very nice and you're not a creepy creeper. There we go. Thanks for making it here, Peter. It's really great to have you. Lynn, how have you been? Lynn, I've seen you in so many lives. You're so popular, girlfriend. You guys. Oh, wait. No way. Hey, Camo Carl. How are you? Lola, do you want to say hi? Say good morning? Lola is like super stoked because she is very protective and she loves barking at other dogs. And so now we got two really cool neighbors in the house where, remember the I call it the hoarder house that they remodeled and everything. So check this out. Hi, Mama. Do you want to see me too? You can be on TV if you want. See, look at you. She's going out to bark. Well, here's the thing. You guys know that I live in Chico, California, right? It's already out there. It's not a secret. Well, you guys know there's a very large fire, like Last I heard yesterday, it was the fourth largest fire in California history, and it's pretty scary. But our firefighters are doing such a great job. They got it from 0% containment in this July, August now heat to over 20% contained now, working so hard. But sadly, the people that just moved next door to us, they lost their home in this fire. It is so sad. And we have really great landlords who got them right in to the newly remodeled Hoarder House, which is no longer a Hoarder House. They are so kind. Thanks, Lynn. You want to say hi to Lynn, Dakota? He's sleepy. He's not a morning person. But aspects of life, I wish you could too. I'm so sorry. You guys need to check out Aspects of Life because she has a really amazing story. It's not mine to tell, but I'll give you a hint. She has a very hard time speaking because of a medical issue that is really interesting. And she does the most amazing things, even though she has that. She doesn't let it stop her. I'm getting a bit of a lisp. That happens when I get nervous. I'm sorry. You know, people like my friend there, like give me inspiration. Like, I wonder, maybe it's just me. Seems like sometimes all of us, okay, me, I get too much in my head, you know, and it's like I hit a wall sometimes of like not believing in myself enough to do the things that I know I should be able to do. And there's something in my head that tells me like, oh no, you can't do that. And then I see someone like her doing stuff, and it just reminds me that I have absolutely no reason to sit in a little puddle in the corner and feel bad for myself. I'm capable. I have my health. I have great friends here. I have a beautiful area I live in. Like things could be so much worse. If people like her don't let real medical issues stop them, then I'm not going to let a little anxiety or depression stop me from doing everything I want to do, you know? I don't know if you guys have ever heard of this show. I know it's really old. I love you, Tiffany Lava Shark. Hey, Nicholas. Hi, buddy. It's so good to see you. Yesterday I ran into the show. You know, I like to sometimes, honestly, I still disassociate when I get really overwhelmed. I'm probably always going to do that. I love this state fair too. It's my favorite thing every year. But yes, it's so true, Aries world. No matter how beautiful or smart or capable you are, I believe that every single one of us still has those moments where we don't see how capable and great we are. You know, we let our head get in our way. At least me. British Bee, hi, honey. Oh, another really great channel. So cool to have you here. I just found the show by accident yesterday. I was looking for something to binge because I was in my head, needed to blow off some steam. And I found this really old show that probably everyone's heard of, but really kind of blew my mind. It's called, I think it's called My Big Fat Fabulous Life. Have you guys ever heard of it? You might think this is silly, but I ran out of everything to watch, so I turned this gal on. In the first episode, I love this girl. She has something called POCS, I believe. It's like polyovarian cystic syndrome. And it makes you gain weight. And you know, I mean, I feel bad about my weight a lot. And I know I'm not obese. And she was quite large, but she's so beautiful. And you know what? She made a video dancing because she followed her heart. And it gave her such courage. She had so much courage, you guys. And people say so many mean things to her. And she has such a great personality and she has such a big heart. And she's like, you know what? Forget these people yelling out their car window, saying mean comments to me. I'm going to do my damn thing anyway. What am I going to let one hateful person who's probably just having a really hard time? Happy people aren't mean. They're not go out of their way to be mean to you, you know? You're the best, Lynn. Of course you are. That's why you're blue, girlfriend. But man, if she gets off of her fanny and goes dancing and makes videos and shows her beautiful face in public, if she's brave enough, why can't I be brave enough? I got nothing holding me back except what goes on in here. And so it just made me know that I'm just being a big wussy. Honestly, like, I just need to get my junk together, get out of my head, and know that I'm capable, and not let what anyone else has to say slow my roll. Because you cannot turn all this off. I'm a force to be reckoned with, and I know that. I really appreciate you guys staying in my corner and, like, letting me be scared, letting me work through my emotions with you guys. It's probably one of the most empowering things I can imagine. You guys are not Dr. Phil, but you sure are supportive. You sure don't mind letting me get it off my chest, even when it's embarrassing. And I love you guys for that. You guys, this community is super important to me. Whenever you feel comfortable, Lynn, I just want to say, someone shamed me for finally being able to say, I kind of love myself. And all of my insecurities were like, don't love yourself. That's selfish, or that's egotistical, or you don't deserve to love yourself. What's so great about you? And I worked through all of that in my head to where I don't think I was arrogant, but I was finally like, you know what? That's a good lady. She tries hard. She's articulate. She cares about people. She's okay to love. And then as soon as I did, someone came along telling me that God didn't love me anymore because I loved myself too much. And that's ridiculous. And I think I should have known that. But it kind of took you guys reminding me of that it's okay to love yourself. In fact, you should love yourself because you treat other people. You teach them how to treat you. And if they see you don't love yourself, they're not going to treat you with respect either. And so that's something that I just learned in the last 24 hours. I heard this thing once that was like, the best lessons are the ones that are the hardest to know. And that was definitely a really hard lesson to learn, but I know it through and through now. And I know I'm still going to have moments where I doubt myself, but I'm never going to give up on me. And thank you guys for not ever giving up on me. And I am going to do this YouTube thing, and I'm going to keep spreading positivity. I'm going to keep annoying you guys and being your stage 5 bestie. And if you don't like it, you're silly. Because it's fun. But I love you guys. Oh, yeah, Dennis Bigfoot. Hi, honey. How are you? Hey, Ray. It's great to have you. And I think if anyone tells you that you're not lovable, that you shouldn't love yourself, I think you should politely disagree. I love each and every single one of you, just like I'm learning to love myself, because every single person alive deserves to be loved, especially by themselves. Even you, Lynn, especially you, because you're awesome. And so, amen, Evils Comics. I love that. Lynn, I think when you're comfortable, if you ever want to show your face, cool. But if you don't, that even adds to the mystique. I kind of wish. No, I'm not going to say I wish I hadn't shown my face, because I absolutely needed to be comfortable with my face, if that makes sense. When I say I love myself, that does not mean I have 100% self-confidence in how I look or sound, for that matter. What it means is I know those insecurities are just insecurities, and that the whole sum of all of my parts is still pretty cool. I cannot believe how quick you got to 68 subs, Lynn. That's really cool. Thanks, Evils. You're the best. The cool thing is, like, I don't know, maybe people might think I'm a creeper because I've never seen a person that wasn't beautiful in some way. And that's just really how I feel. And I think maybe it's kind of hard for people to believe that, but it's really easy when you're happy with yourself to be happy with other people, I know I'm never going to be like, damn, I'm pretty, or, or like, ooh, looking skinny today, girl. That's okay. I love me despite my faults. And that is so powerful, you guys. And that's something that I know, even though I have my days, I will always have my days where I'm a pile of tears. That's who I am. That's my heart. I'm always going to second doubt myself, but I'm going to keep reminding myself that I'm worth believing in. And I want you guys to remember that you guys are, each and every single one of you is worth believing in. I taught Bethany what a gyat was. I brought up that term because I'm obsessed with YouTube. I watch all of the tea channels. I don't know if you guys know who ALR is. Her name's Amberlyn Reed. She has so many reaction channels, her and Foodie Beauty, that love to hate her. And that's kind of my guilty pleasure. But I realized watching those, when I see this lady that everyone just puts down so awfully, I don't see things to be talking smack about. I see. Okay, shut up. Well, I helped you learn it. I brought it to your attention, Bethany. We learned it at the same moment. I heard the word and asked you. And you did? Hey, Hopper. How's Baron? Hi, big guy. How are you? It's true. She's just a faster Googler than me. I love Trev. I never catch his stream. I'm going to have to. Bethany, will you please remind me next time Trev's on if you know and I don't? I forget days and times. Bethany. It's hard. It's hard when people are hateful, isn't it? I have to remind myself that what I say to other people, what I really believe when I tell them to believe in themselves, that I deserve that too. I deserve all that too. I need to remember that anytime you accomplish something or you have the bravery to put yourself out there or be vulnerable, there are going to be people that are going to take joy in trying to mess that up, or make you feel bad about it. Life is never going to be a smooth ride. And that would be so boring if it was. We would just sit around all day eating chocolate and watching TV shows. We'd have nothing to worry about. We would never grow. I always want to keep growing. I always want to keep getting better. So I'm just going to try really hard to welcome opposing viewpoints. Hey, Suspicious Skies, it's so cool to have you here. Thank you, Bethany. Not like you have anything else going on, right? Like a million things in a move? No. Suspicious Skies is so freaking cool. Very fun videos. You guys check them out. Very cool editing style. What's wrong with the dog? I hope it's okay. Poor Dennis. It's almost harder when your dog doesn't feel good, because they're like almost like children. They're just so innocent and sweet, and they're vouching for you. They're always in your corner. So it's sad when they're not feeling well. It's the hardest, I think. She ain't busy. She's just cleaning up after you, keeping you in line, trying to keep you from getting out of pocket. She's failing, but she's trying. Thank you guys for being here with me today. I just felt like I couldn't leave on a bad note because then it was going to get in my head, and that's all. It's going to be a mountain in my head, Like, sorry, I'm trying to get I want to be comfy, but also not be a shadow in the dark. Oh, well, you win some, you lose some. Ghost time. Woo. You guys, do you guys know Ghost Girls? The channel? Ghost Girls, if either of you is in this live, which you probably are not because I'm stepping on a surfer's toes and I feel bad, but I'm doing me right now. I have hiccups. I'll watch them in a few after this, but DJ. I just thought if I didn't come back on here this morning, it was going to become too big in my head, and then I would be afraid too. When things are hard, I decided I'm just going to... I'm so sorry, Dennis. I had a Duke that I lost right after I got Dakota. He was a Basset Hound. The most special dog I've ever had, honestly. Well, they all are. But he was a sweet dog, and I lost him, and I am so sorry you're going through that. Thank you, Miss Shadow Bailey. You're an amazing friend. Ray2D2, that's probably the funniest comment I get. I think people think I'm younger because I sound young, and then they see my face, they're like, you're at least 40. I'm like, indeed I am. At least. But you know what? I was a dumbass. I was a dumbass when I was young. You think this is bad? Should have seen me 20 years ago. Ray. Ray, that's so true. No, Bethany, that made me laugh so freaking hard. That was my favorite text I've ever gotten. Wellbore! Oh my gosh, you guys know Wellbore? He is a delight. Every stream, Wellbore. He knows when they all are. Hey, buddy, it's so great to see you. Wellbore is a really nice person. Suspicious guys. Hey, we don't mind. It just means we're young at heart, right? I'm telling you. Oh, those skies are looking beautiful. I love Suspicious Skies. The name itself caught me because you guys know I just love watching the clouds go by. They're just so beautiful. The sky is always like a work of art every day, and it'll never be replicated. It's like so mysterious. I digress. Excuse me. I don't know. Compared to now, definitely. But hey, you know what? When I was 20, I would have never got out of bed, not had any makeup on, went for a run, and then went online for anyone with a phone to see. So I feel a lot better at 41 than I did at 21. That's true, even though I am a lot chubbier. No way, I cannot sing. I just ran. Oh gosh, are we telling some secrets? Because you know I'm into them. No, okay, you guys want to know something awful? This is awful. I have a very hard time when people have panel lives. Sometimes they don't have their legitimate name on their box. It's like Hollywood Squares, but with question marks. And so I may have even seen him. Good morning, Alma. I may even have seen his face and not even known who it was. I just finally put together which face belonged to one of my favorites, Maiden's World of Wax. He's a cutie patootie, don't you think? You know, the funny thing is, you know who's in Bethany's lives. I like that because I don't have to try to like cross reference with other channels. I've literally had to do that. W Vogs did not know who that cutie with the very strong jawline was. I was like, who is that guy? He is such a cutie patootie. Had to cross reference for like a week and a half, and I was like, that's Vogs. Maiden is freaking adorable. I'm so sorry, but he is a cutie patootie. I was so pleasantly surprised. I was like, oh, you guys want to know a secret? Maiden's World of Wax looks very, very similar to a guy years ago that I was engaged to and broke up with. The guy was such a jerk, but he was so cute. It's so mean to say, right? Dogs are definitely family. Are you kidding me? I probably take better care of my dogs than I do myself. Names always says mine. That's smart, right? I try to make it, even though I've only done StreamYard a few times, I make sure to put my @ or my handle in there. So people are like, who's this weird chick with the big glasses? Spectacles. Specs? Get it? Specs appeal? Do the math. I try to make it easy. You do too, Alma. I have so much fun in your lives. I always leave so inspired. Alma is Yewana's Journeys, if you don't know. She's also known as Tacos, mostly just by me because I love tacos and she's a vibe. I just decided, Alma, especially after watching your stream last night, I immediately realized that I was way too strong to be scared off. I put way too much heart into this YouTube channel, got to know way too many amazing people that I would miss way too much to let a couple mean things scare me away. I've worked way too hard and my life has changed way too much over the last year on YouTube. It just means way too much for me to just disappear, slink back into the shadows. Plus, who would I talk to all freaking day? Myself? I'll just look crazy. I like math. Math really dislikes me. It's weird that I have dyscalculia, and so I have like math dyslexia, although it's way more than just math. Um, but when I work, like public service, when I was the manager at a Jamba Juice, if the machines went down and there was no calculator, I was literally the only person that could count back change. You can give me 11 cents and I can figure out your change without thinking about it. Why is that, you guys? I think it's just because my brain kind of like processes things really differently, that process in which you count backwards and add is easy for me. But telling you my phone number is damn near impossible. Make it make sense. Literally, the math is not mathing. Literally. Oh, Dennis, you're such a sweetheart. You know what? I think the best people are the lurkers. Honestly, I lurk a lot and I actually end up feeling kind of guilty because I'm not able to participate in the live chat when the TV is so much easier to see, but you can't chat on it. There's no keyboard. But then I'm like, you know what? No, because I love the lurkers. I'm like, how in the world was I chatting to 10 people and this video got 100 views? Like, wow, thank you, lurkers. I love you guys. I love you guys too, but it's like a gift with no card on it. The person doesn't ever get the credit they deserve for supporting you. So thank you. If you're a lurker, I really appreciate it. And I want you to know I lurk in a lot of your stuff too. You married him, Bethany. You didn't think that through, did you? Yeah. He followed you home. You fed him, and now he won't leave. Good job. I hope you can afford to clean up after it. No, don't be sorry. You were on a roll, and literally, I felt like I needed to hear every single word of that, Oma. I felt like you needed to tell me to put on my big girl panties, wipe my stupid tears, and show them that they don't own me. It's hard to show your face on the internet. Let me just recommend this. If you don't show your face on the internet, you don't share your life on the internet, don't go around feeling like you control the people that do. I'm not saying that you're not brave. I'm just saying you're not brave in that way, so you don't know how it feels for the people that do. Lurk when you can't chat. I gotta get my mouse so I can go back up. I talk too much. Y'all can talk. Y'all can tell when I've been drinking this Christian crack, okay? I've been talking a lot more. Sean, we got Sean Little. Hi, buddy. Sean Jedi Master too. We got both the cool Seans. Okay, I'm going back up. I missed something. What kind of roll was it though, Oma? Was it like a sesame seed roll? King's Hawaiian? I bet it was a sweet roll. I loved it. I love simple things too. I would, DJ. You would find me. You know all the ways to get a hold of me. Hey, Carl. How are you, buddy? We got Carl Shield in the house. All the way from overseas. He's been watching those Olympics, huh, Carl? He has the best view. He has the best view of these big, beautiful trees, big green grass. You get to watch the planes go by. No, don't fight. You know why we got two Seans? Because one just is not enough. One was so awesome. We're like, please, sir, may I have some more? Wellbore, you're silly. I love Wellbore. Thanks for being here, Wellbore. He's kind of a lurker too. I really like that. You people, you're welcome to bug me anytime. You know what, Dennis Bigfoot? Literally, when I went to college, I was like a journalism major. I was editor of the school newspaper. I went to check with the counselor to see if I was on track to get all of my stuff for my AA. And she goes, well, actually, you already have enough psychology classes to get an associate's in behavioral science right now, completely by accident. I just love to find how people work, like to think about why we do and think the way we do. But also, I get way too into my head. Thank you, Ray. This kind of wasn't a planned one. I just had to come on here and show that I'm not going anywhere. Bloop, bloop, B words. My motto. Hey, Surfer, I'm really sorry I stepped on your toes. I didn't think you were going to be live. I thought I had missed it. And I just really wanted to come on and tell people I'm not going anywhere because this is my channel. Hey, Ibrahim. Hi, buddy. So I'm really sorry that I was stepped on your toes. As soon as I left here, I was going to go watch yours. Thanks for rating me. You guys are amazing. It's okay. We don't have to hide Abraham. I know he's silly, but I don't mind. He's really polite, Tiff. But thank you, honey bunny. Tiffany's always got my back. I thank you. Tiffany is one of the coolest live streamers ever. Please, you guys, if you're not already subscribed to all my friends, A Surfer, Wellbore, and Tiffany, and Alma, all these people deserve a subscribe because they always have my six, even when I don't. Even Ibrahim, but he's not going to be a mod because he just wants to get my number. But I still like him. Yeah, I got an accidental degree in behavioral science and I love it. And you know what? I really believe that I got that degree to understand myself. It was right after, I had lost my grandmother. I was just trying to get enough credits to get out of school because I was falling apart. And I learned so much about people, but mostly myself. People are amazing. We are so much stronger than you would think. Me too. That's one thing that I like about myself. I am a strong broad. I've been through hard things. They may not have been hard for you, but for me, they were so freaking hard. And I am so blessed to have all of you guys. Thank you so much, A-Surfer. I really try not to do it on Saturday morning because I love you so much. You will forever be my favorite freaking YouTuber. And I'm sorry. A lot of you are my favorite, but A-Surfer was my first inspirational YouTuber that I found. And I was like, man, this guy is amazing. He just stole my heart. He was just so open and so funny and so not arrogant or about himself. He just has the best laugh. He always makes me smile. He has a beautiful way of looking at the whole world that you don't have to see his face. You get to see it through his eyes, through his photography and his videos. He is so brave. He's beautiful. You guys are all my favorite, but he was my very first favorite. And he will always, I get goosebumps when I think about him. Anyone who I know in real life has heard about him. A lot of you, actually. Tiffany is right up there with him. You guys are beautiful people, and I thank you for being my friends. He brought a lot of us together. Shadow Bailey, Tiffany, a lot of the card community. I found them all through A-Surfer because he was such a beautiful light that I was like, I want more people like that in my life. So please go binge on A-Surfer this weekend. You're going to be so glad you did. Anytime I'm smiling, I watch one of his videos and I end up smiling. That is like medicine. I love that Alma Yewana, you see her eyes? Her eye emojis, crazy eyes. I mean, she's lurking and listening. But you know what? That's my girl. Alma is a support. She's not one of those people that's going to pop in and be like, I'm real busy, but I'll let this run in the background. I mean, we all have to do that sometimes, and I love that. But she's kind of like me. Her heart is in it. Her heart is in the whole thing. She'll tell you how she really feels. I love that she can be tough but kind in the very same instance. And that's what I'm trying to learn. Thank you, Alma. I'm taking notes. I said that in her chat, and I really meant it. I'm taking notes. I've always been maybe a little bit too kind and not enough strong. Even though I have been really strong. I don't give myself enough credit. But I really love that. You guys, drop a link for your channel, for something you're proud of, a video that you really think will make someone smile, please. This is our community. I just happen to be hosting at the moment. It's like, you get together with all your friends and someone cooks. I'm cooking today, but you guys, you're still part of the potluck. I feel that's true. Trev and a surfer. I found Trev through a surfer, but he's part of that community that are really uplifting. That's true, eh? Yeah. Here's the thing is, oh, Shadow Bailey, please eat. You need to take care of yourself, sweetie pie. That lady is such a tough ass cookie. One of the sweetest people. Shadow Bailey, that's one of my best friends. Like on YouTube and in real life. That lady she's awesome. She has asthma and stuff like me. Way worse. She's taught me all about it. I think she knew I had asthma before I did. She saw me having problems breathing. I was like, you need to go find someone with an inhaler. And Tiffany, yes, that's my most funny, cute friend. And Nugget, I love Nugget. Nugget is so adorable. Check out these people. Tiffany and her lava balls never cease to make me so happy. Sean Jedi Master, we love you. Have a great day, okay? We'll see you next time. Make sure you go support each other. Check out one of the videos. Drop a like. Hey, I was here. Thank you, DJ. There we go. More links, please. Bethany, I need to see like at least 5 links from you. Because you have like 1,000,003 channels. And that way I won't be like, who's this weirdo? Oh, it's Beth. Makes sense. Yes, eat. You guys, I'm still doing OMAD. And I'm not even lying when I say OMAD is making me so mad. OMAD, 1 meal a day. But you know what? Here, what happened last night. I had my OMAD and then I had some cookies. Oreos. Oh my gosh, they're birthday cake Oreos and they're so good. I ate them all. That's why I had to go for a run. Yay! Thank you. There we go, Sean. That's so cool. I love that. I'm going to go see that. That link's not working. I love chorizo. It really helps me keep me from snacking. I'm not necessarily trying to lose weight, although I would not mind, because I really want to have abs. Someday, abs would be cool. Or maybe even just one ab instead of a belly. I'll settle for one. I'm not super greedy. But it just keeps me from snacking. It's like once I have a sweet tooth, y'all. Real bad. Ooh, I like me some cookies and root beer floats. Ooh, I like to eat stuff. But I also like to be healthy. And once I pop, I cannot stop. You give me one cookie, I eat all those cookies. And chocolate milk too. I love Rice Krispie treats. I love making them and then dropping those teeny M&Ms or like butterscotch chips. Ooh, you guys know I cannot eat a pancake without butterscotch or peanut butter chips. It's a problem, but food makes me happy. When I was like during the coronavirus, I put on 30 pounds because I was real depressed. It was the first time when I lost my job, I was like alone with myself for long hours at a time. And boy, I had to deal with my stuff. Look under my chair. It's a link. I turned on I believe I did it right. There's like a button you push that will make your chat available later. It's not on my cell phone, but when I do it on my Chromebook, I can like see the chat later if I missed anything, and then I can go click on the links. Alma, I did too. I literally lost like 8. I'm okay with it. I'd rather have 5 friends. Shut up, Sean. Yeah, I did, you dick. I so fucking did. I was hoping no one noticed that, but clearly you did. I literally looked. And here, I'll show you what I saw. And I touched it. It was my cell phone, and I was like, I love you. You're so awesome. Tiffany, we can barbecue with no charcoal. Bring your lava, girlfriend. I don't cook, only pancakes. Pancakes are not good for your diet. Don't be sorry. Moms are important. That reminds me of something. I'll tell you guys. I found something disturbing on the internet the day before yesterday, which kind of, snowballed into my whole live stream meltdown. But I digress. I accidentally found something kind of disturbing on the internet about me, but not. I'll tell you. Let me put my ghost up. This is taking a turn left. Let's see if I can find it. I screenshotted it. Oh shit. Really, Vicky? I'll go find Vicky outside of my lives. I'm sure there's a comment I can click and then undo it that way. Okay, love you, Shadow Bailey. Hey, Chuckster. Oh, Chuckster, it's so good to see you. Oh, you guys, very cool. Thank you, Suspicious Guys. I love all my friends are friends, and I love great people. Okay. I think I took a picture of it. Let me see. I'm not good at phones yet. Come on. There we go. It was pretty disturbing. Screenshots. It's not a screenshot, bro. Images. This could take years. This literally could take years. Gosh, I take a lot of pictures. This could take a long time. You know what? I'm sure I can find it on the internet again. Hold on. It'll take me no longer to do that. Bam. Found it. Are you guys ready to hear something that might make you not like me? I don't know. Can you guys read that at all? If you notice at the very top, May 15th, 2001, that was actually just a few days after my senior prom. What have I done? This article, I'll read it to you and then we'll talk about it. I'm from Corning. I'm going to read it to you. Please don't make any judgments until I tell you why we're reading this. I found this by accident. Red Bluff, which is a town. I actually worked at the police department in Red Bluff also when I was in high school. It's a little bigger town next to Corning where I grew up. And that's where this article was from, their newspaper. A Corning man expected to be arraigned today in the murder of his mother-in-law, also planned to kill his estranged wife, Tehama County Sheriff's officials said Monday. Shit, push the button. Sorry, where were we? I'm not going to read his name because I'm not comfortable with that. Timothy, 43, was arrested Saturday at 11:40 a.m. after his wife found her mother, Donna, 50, stabbed to death in the front yard of her Orchard Avenue home about 4:22 in the morning, according to Tehama County Sheriff. Timothy told Sheriff's deputies that he had planned to kill Young also, that he planned to kill his wife, Sheriff Clay Parker said. Oops, damn it. Keep pushing the button. Timothy, a parolee, and his 26-year-old wife, whose name has not been released, were married more than a year but had recently broken up, Parker said. He was blaming the breakup, on his mother-in-law. He said he couldn't handle it. Timothy allegedly went to Young's Orchard residence and killed her when she arrived home. Young had been stabbed numerous times in her chest, back, side, arm, and face, Parker said. 2 kitchen knives believed used in the stabbing were found at the home. Young's daughter reported the death to authorities after she discovered the body Saturday morning, and she took deputies to Timothy's home. Timothy allegedly stayed at Young's house for about an hour after the stabbing, waiting for his wife to come home, Parker said. When she failed to arrive, he cleaned himself up and rode home on a bicycle. The clothes he were believed to have been wearing were found by sheriff's deputies in a large trash bin outside of Corning Business. He expected to be arraigned at 1 p.m. today in Red Bluff. Timothy was my dad. It's a story about my biological dad that I found accidentally the day before yesterday on the internet. I was just kind of wondering, because I had seen, I think I told you guys there was someone on Facebook whose name I'd never heard, saying that I was their cousin and was missing and they were trying to find me. And it made me curious. So pretty much all I knew, I don't know his birthday, but I knew my dad's name. So I looked it up and that's what I found. So I don't know if that's going to change anyone's, like, how they feel about me. I was pretty shocked when I read it. I mean, I obviously knew that he had committed that crime, but the newspaper article was a lot different than what I expected it to be like. It was a lot more awful. And then I did find out, I kept digging a little bit and found that his mom died. My dad's mom died a couple years ago, but he also got, if I'm understanding the paperwork that I found online right, he actually was granted parole. He spent 23 years in jail, and he was paroled in October of 2023. That's all I really know. And I think that's why I've always been really curious about psychology. You guys, I don't know if you remember Brian Koberger and the Idaho 4. His family, they got death threats because they were his parents, you know? And I think it's normal for people to wonder what was going on in a home that would, or is there something, you know, mentally wrong with that person that I could have caught? I mean, my real mother, who's dead, she was extremely addicted to drugs and she was schizophrenic. I don't even know what all mental problems she had, but I won the genetic lottery, apparently. Ding, 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 Johnny, tell her what she's won. Depression! So that's my story. I know that I'd alluded to it a little bit before, but it's kind of like everything kind of hit me at one time, you know, like with the whole stuff going on in my email and that. I was like, wow. Like, no wonder I'm a mess, you know? I remember meeting my real dad 3 times throughout my childhood. Once, I remember when I was young, he was in prison before that, and the court system granted him a visit. And I went to I called it a conversation camp in Susanville, California. But now looking back, I believe it was called a conservation camp, which is a nice word for prison. And the court made me go there once, and I met him. I think I was like 7. I can't be sure. And then I remember going to his wedding. I want to think I was about 10. I'm not sure. So the court's always like, he would have something special and go to court and be like, I want my kid to be there. I believe when I went to Susanville, I believe he had like a parole hearing. And so what I was told as a kid was that, like, it helped his chances of getting out. He did get out, didn't have a relationship with me, and then this happened. Funny thing is, when I always will remember, I worked at a fast food place, and it was the day of my senior prom that my dad's mother apparently they all know I worked there and everything. She came to the drive-thru, told me, "Oh, by the way, you know I'm your grandma, right? Your dad just was arrested for murder." That's all I remember. I remember getting to leave work early because I was like, "Oh my gosh, that was really disturbing." I was supposed to go get my nails done and stuff, but I never really had the courage to look into it anymore because I don't know, it was upsetting, but I kind of found that by accident. Oh my gosh, Maiden, that's so disturbing. That's crazy, Maiden. I'm so sorry that happened to you. I honestly I don't think I'd be okay if that happened to me. Because, like, just learning the details of this and that the way that he spoke about it and the fact that he waited an hour and then, rode his bike home, he was lying in wait. My gosh, to be honest with you, I know that he was addicted to drugs. I don't want to pass judgment on him, but how could I not? How could I not? And then it's also confusing because I still wonder where he is or what he's doing or if he's okay or if he's a nice person. I know that sounds so sick for me to say. I wonder if he's a nice person, but I do. I don't know. Maybe that means I'm kind of messed up more than I thought. Did that always stay with you, Maiden? I'm not going to let it, I'm going to try really hard not to let it affect me, but I know that I'm going to be thinking about it in the back of my head for a little bit. I thought I had read for 1 second, I read something wrong, and I thought it said that he'd passed away in prison. And for a second, my heart was so sad that I lost, ooh, I'm not going to cry, that I lost the chance to meet the one parent that is still alive, like my one biological parent that is still living. Even if he's a murderer, you guys, like, that's the closest person to me alive, even though I don't know him. Like, that's the only piece of me left. It's weird. I love you, Miss Tiffany Lava Shark. Wow, you're really strong, Maiden. You're like such a light and like such a funny person. I would never. It's amazing how strong people can be. It's all right. It's not all right, but like, I'm always going to wonder. I remember I think I was in junior high and I wrote a story that it was called Tim's Trials. And no one knew what it was based on, but it was from the point of view of what I imagined someone who killed someone would be thinking. And I remember writing that. And I remember feeling like I had like a little inside joke because no one knew it was about something real. But I don't know. I kind of like half of me really wants to know that guy. I've heard, honestly, some really neat things about my dad when my aunt knew him before he was heavy into drugs. And she said he really loved me when I was a baby. He got pushed out, but he really loved me. I think that's kind of cool regardless. My little brother died when I was 3, Maiden. Wow, I've never met anyone else who said that. That's so sad. I'm so sorry. Also, oh wow. I hate gang violence. It's so sad. I know I have one brother. My aunt found him on Facebook a couple weeks ago. I might have mentioned it to you. I was like struggling with wanting to reach out to him, and I kind of decided that I'm not going to do that. And that might sound really mean. I've always wondered what he looked like and how he is and if he's okay and like if he feels like our mom left him and if that hurts him. I'm sure it does because it hurt me. And I've always hoped he was okay and that he was happy somewhere and that he had a parent who loved him. that he had enough family to make up for the family he didn't have. And I decided that I'm not going to reach out to him, at least not now. Bye, Ray. It was so great to have you here. No matter what I've ever... Ooh. Didn't want to talk about this. Didn't think I would. Whether or not you know your mom or like her or have an attachment to her, knowing that a parent abandoned you will always hurt you. It will always make you wonder. Oh, so sorry. It will always make you wonder if there is something wrong with you that made you unlovable to the one person that is supposed to be hardwired to love you. Sorry, a second. Oh my word, this is not that kind of stream, you assholes. Just kidding, you're not assholes. I'm gonna put my drink in the fridge. Okay, we do hard things. We talk about hard things on this channel. I'm so sorry, Ray. I hope I didn't upset you. You're not a creeper, Maiden. I think you're awesome. Ooh. It will always make you wonder, no matter what the circumstances. I really believe in my very, very big heart that no matter what the circumstances, if your mama leaves you, that you will always wonder what is wrong with you that she didn't want to stay. And that is something that after 41 years, and after her death, and after knowing the whole story pretty much, deep down in my heart, the other day I just realized the word. I've always been so good with words, you guys. The only thing I've always been good at is words. The only thing that gets me through stuff is being able to express things, just to myself on paper. But it always bothered me that I felt like I was fill in the blank, and I could not put the word in the blank. It was a very distinct feeling, a very distinct word. When you're trying to think of a song and you can't think of the name of it, it's right at the tip of your tongue. My entire life, every single day, I felt that way about me. Burden, no, that doesn't quite fit. Mistake, not quite. Accident, no, it's like that, but a little different. Same flavor, but different word. And the day I found the article about my dad, I realized the word, and it made me really sad. I've always felt like a punishment. Like my mom got pregnant when she shouldn't have been having sex, and the punishment for that was me. And that's why she left me. And I know that's ridiculous, but that's how it felt in my heart my whole life. I'm a punishment. And when she didn't want to deal with the punishment, she left it. And then my grandma inherited the punishment. And then when she died, the guy I thought was my dad, her husband, he was like, hey, I don't have to do the punishment. We're not blood related. I'm out. And it feels really good to know the word. It's like you finally remembered the name of the song. And all these pieces of who I think I am, they fell into the puzzle. And I looked at the puzzle, and the puzzle is not right. I'm not a punishment, I'm compassionate. And as much as my heart is always bleeding because I see so many sad things and so many mean people in the world that just spread nastiness just because. I'm not a punishment. I'm put here to show people that shit hurts people. and you don't know their story. Don't you dare go out there today and be mean to someone because it makes you feel better about yourself. Don't you dare judge someone on what they're wearing or their weight or their skin color or their accent or where they're from or if they smell or if they drive a shitty car. Don't you dare. Don't you dare today go out in that world and be nasty to someone just because. That's what I'm here for. Those people are not punishments. Those people are treasures that have gone through the hardest shit anyone will ever go through, and they're still standing. Those people are treasures that need to be protected. So sorry I'm crying. Every single person out there deserves to be loved. Fat people, homeless people, smelly people, mean people. They deserve to be loved too. Everybody does, even me. So please, if there's one thing I can influence in my whole life, just be kind. It's all I want, okay? The whole world will be so much better if each one of us would just remember each morning to be a little kinder than we feel we have to be. That's all. Like you, Vogs. You're always a sweetheart, no matter what. I love that about you. It's so true. That's so true, Dennis Bigfoot. We got Hungry D. I love Hungry D. Speaking of sweet, sweet people, that's one of them. She's one of those people that as soon as you interact with her, you see how much respect the people around her have for her, and you know immediately that she is really a lovely person. Maiden, your kids are so lucky to have you. I can't tell you how many times I have felt like, maybe I would have been okay, a little bit better if I had just had. I went to counseling when I was in my 20s when I left my husband. He was really mean. He was a mean dude. I've always collected people that need work because I want them to be okay. He needed too much work, girlfriend. Way too much work. So I had to go. There are always going to be people out there that are mean to you. Please know that the way people treat you says so much more about them than it does you. Keep being strong, you guys. I know all of my friends are the strongest people I've ever encountered. And that's why I love you guys so hard. Beautiful people don't always come in a beautiful package. It doesn't make them any less wonderful. Would I be any less nice if I had a perfect grill and if I looked like a movie star and I had, that blonde hair and looked like I belong on Baywatch? I'd probably be worse because I'd be like, ooh, look at me, I'm so cute. I'm glad I don't feel that way about myself. Loving other people doesn't mean there's any less love for ourselves, So be vulnerable. Know that you're not perfect and that's okay. God doesn't make mistakes. No, this is not a religious channel, but I'm a religious person and I wouldn't be here if but for the grace of God. That's the one person who has never ever failed me. And to be honest with you, when my grandma diagnosed, I literally said the F word to God. I said, if my grandma's not here in a few months, God, F you. Can you think of a worse thing to say? I can't. And when I started coming out of my depression, I immediately knew that God doesn't hold a grudge. God loves me. And so I deserve love. I'm going to love myself. Maiden, you're a freaking good guy. I wish I had a dad. I'm so glad that there are dads like you in this world. Yes, Evil's comment. Thank you so much. The people that are mean, they need love the most. I never had to ask God to forgive me, even though I did. He just did, and I felt it in my heart. He told me I was lovable. God told me I should love myself, and I'm going to keep doing that. And you guys love yourself, too, because you deserve it. I think I am brave. I think I'm kind of a badass today, you guys. I'm trying to change my thought process. Maybe, being too seeing the best in people can be a superpower, you know? It's like X-ray vision, but kind of different. Like I see your heart. I don't just see what you look like or whatever. I think maybe we're a little bit afraid to show compassion. We're a little bit afraid to be vulnerable because there are really mean people out there that will see that as a weakness. It's a lot harder to be strong than it is to be mean. You know, it's a lot harder to be kind sometimes. But it's worth it. Widow's Diary, PJ, I love you so much. Robin's Buys and DIYs. One of my favorite ladies in the whole world, too. Both of my girls. PJ is amazing, you guys. Here's what I love about the Widow's Diary. She is so sweet, and she's not afraid of it. She's been through really hard things. She lost the love of her life, and she's still doing the dang thing. You know what I love about Robin's Buys and DIYs? Robin is unapologetically herself, and she's so fabulous. I love her hair. I love her kindness. I love her Pictionary. I love hanging out with you guys. Thank you. I'm not a punishment. I'm going to stop looking at myself like I'm a punishment for people who did something wrong. I am just a normal ass person showing you guys that you don't have to be perfect to be wonderful. I'm just going to keep trying no matter who has boo to say about it. Bet. Right, Sean? Little bet. Did I do it right, Sean? I love Johnny Cash. Want to see Very Very? Let's go look at this beautiful day. Oh, I'm so excited, you guys. I feel like God sent me new neighbors that are so kind just to get my head out of my butt. To realize that there's beautiful things happen all around if we just look for it. It's beautiful. It's finally not too smoky. We had some wind. So hopefully the firefighters are getting a break. They got some good headway going on this fire. There are people out here whose fucking houses burned down, you guys. And I'm worried about someone telling me that I don't look good in my shorts. What am I thinking? Sometimes I get so caught up in my feelings that I forget there's a whole world going on out here for me. All I gotta do is put on my big girl pants and get out here and enjoy it. You guys, no matter what happens, we're gonna be okay as long as we keep trying to be good people. I think that. I really do. How else would I find all of you freaking rad people to be my friends? You know how they say like water, I don't know if they say seeps or seeks its own level, but I like to think that, dang, I have such wonderful people in my community, in my life, as my friends, then I have to be doing something okay, right? So I'm just going to keep doing the things that feel right to me because that's all I can do. I do want to remind you guys that people, I'll email you, Maiden. To be honest with you, there's scary stuff happening in my email, and so I'm afraid to open it right now. I need to open it so I can block the scary people from writing me. I don't know how, so I'm just going to give myself the weekend before I go in there, put on my big girl pants, see the 5 million scary emails, figure out how to block them. I'm afraid that I'm going to want to read them and then it's going to freak me out. So I'm not going to think about it today, but I definitely will. My email is on my info page. I probably will be removing it soon. But I'll be checking my email. It won't be till Monday, just because I just don't have it in me right now, honestly. I'm so tapped out. I got to give myself a little break sometimes. I'm realizing it's hard because I want to do the hard things, and I'm going to start attacking them head on instead of being afraid I can't do it. But I also need to know that I have limits, that I need a break. My brain can only think so hard. Tomorrow is my favorite day of the week, Sunday, so it's going to be okay. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. It feels really good to tell you guys what's going on in my head because sometimes I don't tell people. You ever have so much going on in your head that it feels so messy that you want to tell people about it, but you feel pressured to get it together before you present it to them? That is counterintuitive. That never works for me. Oh, thank you. Is that for Gmail Evil? I'm going to take a screenshot of that. I thought I had blocked them, but all it did was make it go all into my spam. They're still coming in. Hold on. Yes, I'm just going to do what I feel is right. So true, suspicious guys. Let me see. Let me read that real quick. You're going to be such a good girl, Dad Vogs. If I could pick a dad, he would be like you. Okay. You're going to be such a good dad, Will. I'm going to block it, but I don't know what I did. What did I do that is... Oh, I reported it as spam, which I thought was the same thing because it said report it. I've never been normal. It's very true, Sean. I always wanted to be, but now I'm just gonna welcome the weirdness that is me. Yeah, I thought I got rid of him. Hey, Soldier Poet, it's so cool to have you here. I'm sorry I didn't see you sneak in. One of my really cool new friends. Hold on, guys. I'm not good with the buttons. There's too many buttons. Wait for it. Wait. Okay, I messed it up. Let's try that again. Hey, Coda. I love when my friends are friends. I love when there are more of us to support each other. The world is so much easier with a lot of friends and nice people in it. Yes, Sean. I believe that's the idea a lot of people have when they have kids. That's why I didn't have kids, Evil's Comics. I just didn't have anyone to teach me how, and I don't want to mess up people. There, hopefully you're blue now, Poet. It's so great to have you here. Your girls are freaking amazing, Aries World. You're doing a super job. You know what? It's so true. Oh my gosh, I hate that people get bullied. I gotta figure out. I'm gonna try to block them. It's just the anxiety of getting in there and doing it. I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna give myself till Monday because my brain's fried, honestly. I've just experienced a lot in the past few days. It's just a little bit too much. And the only way my brain gets rid of it is by crying and dealing with it, thinking too much. But I think we're nearing the end of the tunnel. I really hope. That's a good point, Alma. I do need to rebuke that thought because I know it's not true. I'm so sorry that happened to you, Dee. You don't deserve anyone to be unkind to you. You're one of the kindest ladies in the probably whole world. You guys want to know, honestly, no one should be bullying Dee. Why is it that we keep... What is it about nice people that people would want to... I don't know. I don't know. You know what I'd like to think, Dee? Is that when people like us are nice, like maybe some people who aren't so nice, maybe it's them wishing they could be nicer and then just being mad because they're not. That's all I can figure so far. Because I can't see a thing about you anyone would ever want to bully. It's just got to be something with them. That I know. Troy, we got so many great people here, you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me for a little bit. You might be right, Evil. But here's the thing. Have you ever been... I know I've been here when I was younger. Like, okay, probably this happens on YouTube. Sometimes you go and you see a channel and they have like so many subscribers, right? And you're like, dang, I would love to get there to where, I don't know, whatever they have, that I'm doing it right and I get there. If you go and be like, oh, then I don't like that person getting what I want. And then you go, you block them or you don't subscribe, you just screwed yourself. That person has the knowledge to get to where you want to be. You should be telling them what a great job they're doing, asking them for tips and taking notes. When you shut that off because you're envious of it, it's like you're shooting yourself in the foot. Like, congratulate them. get to know what it is that they're doing right so you can do it too. Doesn't that make sense? Aaron, it's so great to have you here. Welcome, Aaron. I'm Specs, aka Joe. I'm kind of a mess, but I'm nice. And these are all my lovely friends. We got Emily and the Retrievers too. Such a sweetie pie. Hang out a couple times, you might get a wrench. A little bit protective of my besties because they're really great people. Would anyone like to drop a link to Aaron Gravel? Sorry, is it Gravel? So we could get to know him. That way we could connect. I have really great friends here. Exactly, A Surfer. It is really fun to see. You want to hear something weird about subs? When I got to 1,000 subscribers, I was so honored and I was so happy. But in my head for a minute, I was like, is there a way I could shut it off to where I could just keep 1,000? Because, like, if it gets much bigger, I'm going to have a hard time keeping up with everyone. And that will make me feel bad. I would never, Maiden. What is the point of that? That's just going to make me feel like I'm not even, like it's undeserved, like imposter. I would rather have 5 people come into my streams that I really love. That's right. Oh, that's it. That's it. You get to be blue. I know that you're very cool. That's right. Bam. Okay. You know, I'm really sorry, Emily. I appreciate it though, but you know what? I had an epiphany. I went to Alma's live stream and I just realized that I'm not going to let anyone dictate how I feel about myself or what I do with my channel. I like to see how other people are reacting and what they think of my channel. And I like to have constructive criticism. But what I was getting was not constructive and it wasn't criticism. It was bullying and it was scary. Oh, we love you, Robin. And so I'm just going to keep doing what matters to me. And that's all it's going to be. So thank you so much for your support. And I'm sorry if I worried you, but I'm going to keep on going. I'm going to keep on trucking. And I really like meatball subs too. I'm hungry. Oh, those are my favorite kind at Subway too, Aries World. Amen, Berry Berry. I did my very best. I'm going to keep being kind. Not going to let it change who I am, but I'm also not going to let it change how I feel about myself. Maiden. Wow, that's really cool. See, I kind of like having a smaller community. I mean, it's pretty big now. I think 20 people in my live stream at once. Like, that's really nice. Stella, how are you, honey? What's wrong? Boggs, I've been knowing you already. We have real friends in common. Stop acting like you might be a creeper. I called you daddy. I'm the creeper. My passion is people. It is. I know it's annoying. I know that it's too much. So be it. It's who I am. I love people. I love hearing your stories. I love sharing my life with you. Bullies are going to come sometimes. You know, I'm just going to take it as an honor. Thanks for thinking I'm important enough to bully. I don't think I am. Thanks for coming. Thanks for, I don't know, interacting. Thanks for showing me who I don't want to be. And Dakota, geez, buy yourself dinner first, buddy. It's not cute. Dork. Oh, Stella, that's not okay. Never, Sean. I've never heard of that. Stella, report that. Report that to YouTube. Tell your parents right now. That's my favorite thing is watching a surfer struggle. Is that wrong? Just watch him try to get to the bottom of the chat because it just lets him know how much we love him. It's so true. You're so smart, Maiden. You want to know a secret? You ever had like a really good hair day, or you're like, ooh, I look cute today. And then you go out in public and like no one notices. You're like, no one notices that I look adorable. People also probably don't notice when you look like junk. They probably don't notice that either. But you know what they do notice? Once in a while, when you go out, you dress up a little bit. You're like, okay, I really think I do look cute. Once in a while, you have one of those days when people are like, you look real cute today. I don't really think it's how you look. I think it's that your confidence is showing, you know? People are attracted to you being real and feeling good about yourself in a real way more than they are about you, trying to get the wrong kind of attention. I think that's kind of beautiful. There's something real beautiful about someone who's not arrogant but has self esteem. So true, maiden. That's why I don't worry that much. No, Acer, you have the perfect amount of subs. Your subs are just people who can't possibly ignore how wonderful you are. That's really awful, Stella. I'm really sorry that someone would do that without your permission. That says a lot more about the kind of person they are than the kind of person you are. I really think that's not okay. I have a friend who's a lot of times in the live streams. I'm not going to say her name. It doesn't matter. But there was someone who would come into her live streams that are not about her. They're about her pets. My socks never match, Berry. That just proves my point. I love not matched socks. No one knows, but I know, and it makes me smile that my socks are goofy. But, this one person would come into the live streams and make it uncomfortable for everyone, just saying, show me your face, show me your face, show me your face. Hey, Trav, just talking about really great people. There's Trav, the shipping guru. When he knows so many of us here, it brings a lot of people together. Bye, Wilbur. I really love having you here, buddy. You guys connect if you have not with Wilbur. It'll make you smile. Good karma. But no, you do have a lot compared to me. But I like that you think that, Surfer. See you later, Wilbur. And it's really uncomfortable. And as much as, sure, I'd love to see my friend's face. I don't want to see my friend's face when she's not feeling comfortable about it, because that's not what we're here for. I would rather if she decides to show her face because she's so comfortable and feels so good about herself that she wants to share that part of herself with me, not because someone bullied her into it. That's ugly. Hey, everyone. Good to have you. Nothing. It just doesn't work that way. That is so not okay, Stella. Report that. It's just not okay. Good to see you, Trev. We were talking about you earlier and how cool you are. The shipping Grogu. Trev, the shipping Grogu. You guys, let's take a moment. Hold on. I got to show you Grogu. This is what happens when you let Lola play with your Grogu. This is what happens when Lola gets your Grogu. But you know what? He's still adorable. We love him just the way he is. Lola loves him even more now with his broken ear and his ripped jacket and his broken zipper. Because now we can stick little pieces of dog treats, and then she thinks it's really fun. Poor Grogu. Poor guy. What has Lola done to you? Look at poor Grogu, buddy. What your sister did to him. Do you feel bad? Want to cuddle him? Is he pretty? He's looking for a piece of muffin. Trev, the shipping Grogu. Every time I see you now, that's going to come in my head. I totally agree, Berry. Half the fun is trying to I have friends that don't show their face on YouTube, but I've seen their face. One of my friends in particular I imagined what my friend looked like because she was so kind and such a beautiful person. And it was so weird because when I saw my friend's face, it was the exact same face in my head. Isn't that crazy? And she's so daggone pretty. She's so daggone pretty, but doesn't show her face because number one, it's just not what she's there for. And number two, she doesn't know how beautiful she is. Can you believe that? That's a beautiful person. I wouldn't want her any other way. Did you report that? Did you tell your mom, Stella, or your dad? I would definitely do that. Report that on YouTube. It's not okay. They might even take down that video or that whatever it is. How old did I think you were, Bobs? A lot older than you are, I think. You have a man face. Well, it's a man face, but a baby face. Because you have like such a great profile. Like, if you think of a man's man, that's Vogue. He's got the, the strong chin, the very chiseled features. You look like a superhero, kind of. But then also, you have such a kind face. I probably thought I would have at least said 26. But you're so kind. Amen, very, very. A good smile is all you really need, I think. That's not okay, Stella. You immediately go report that. Don't let anyone bully you. Doesn't he? He does look like Batman. He's so handsome. That's not okay. Absolutely not. That's illegal. Stella, honey, I wish you didn't have to deal with that. That's even sadder when someone you thought was your friend does something like that. Dang, 20K? Oh, I tell you what, if I had 20K, I'd be cheesing every day. Maiden, you said we were talking about you before you even got here, Maiden. How cute you are. Thank you so much for being here, A Surfer. That's my boy, A Surfer. He's just my favorite person. Be a buddy, not a bully. That's crazy. Have a great day, Surfer. Please be safe. When I leave here, I'm going to run your toe stepping stream that I made, stepping on them. Man, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I was worried that after hearing what I had to say yesterday, maybe everyone would have unsubscribed to me. So I'm really happy anyone showed up. Thank you. Have a great day, Vogs. We love you so hard, buddy. Maiden, I dated this man. It was over 10 years ago, long time ago. Have you ever heard the term, growing up, my grandpa would say this thing, if it don't go, chrome it? Typically, it relates to vehicles, but also boyfriends. Mm-hmm. Did you just throw Grogu at me, you little punk? Completely uninterested in me. Okay, bye. Lola, she hears a dog barking. So rude. Hey, can you find your manners, girlfriend? No. Find your manners. Lola, that's not okay, buddy. The neighbors are out with their dogs. Well, maybe you're right, Maiden. He sounds like him too, Aries World. He totally does. So true. I love Paul Rudd. Sure. Go ahead, Trev. You look so much like this handsome man I dated. And I'm just not saying you don't run. I'm just saying. You ever seen one of those guys that has like this really shiny car with these awesome rims, this loud ass stereo, but it doesn't run? I used to date men like that. Definitely in my 20s. They were so chrome, but they didn't go. So yeah. Yeah, exactly, Aries World. That's awful. Paul Rudd is hilarious and he's such a nice guy. Paul Rudd was on Good Morning Football, my favorite show. No one's ever saw the show, and I don't understand how you've never seen my favorite show, Good Morning Football, okay? It's lovely, and if you like football, you should love it. I just came back. Hold on, I'm gonna go check on my brat. Girlfriend, are you being a bully? Be a buddy, not a bully. No. Don't make me click at you. Go inside till you find your manners. It's not okay, girlfriend. I'm disappointed. Good boy, Coda. I'll see if they'll let me show their cute dogs. He's so cute. I'm going to visit their dog. Hold on. I'll be right back, guys. I just want to look over the fence. He's so cute. And that just says you're handsome, Maiden. Just like this guy I dated. He was so cute, but he didn't go. They're so cute. He licked my hand. He's so cute. He's so cute. You could be out here making new friends, but instead you're being a brat. You'll regret it? You regret being unkind to your neighbor? Come on out then. Come on out if you're gonna be nice. Get off the table. Hey, remember, Dakota, you just peed in your own pool, bro. Dakota just peed in his pool. Look at this. He peed and it went in the pool. Disgusting. Good job. You're not barking, Mama. Good girl. You know what you deserve? Lola, behave. Get him, Mama. Get him. We'll probably never play catch again. She has no interest now in ever playing catch again because she has a dog to bark at. I think she kind of loves it. Because, like, if you see her, look, her tail is totally waggling. Lola. That dog's so cute, huh? Okay. I clicked at you because you're being loud. Lola. I don't know what I'm going to do about this, you guys. I'm going to have to work with her. Come on, let's go. Miss, in the house. Go on. Thank you, girl. You leave that kitty alone. He had nothing to do with it. Inside, you. Inside. You blew it. Think about what you did. I'm going to see if I can put that dog on the internet. Do you guys need help or anything? Is it okay? Oh, that's so great. That's so cool. Can I show your dog on the internet? He's so cute. It's okay with you too? Every dog can be seen on the internet? He's so cute. I just want to show my friends. He's so cute. Onyx, you're so cute, buddy. You guys see him? Say hi, buddy. You're beautiful. He is so cute.
He gets weak in the knees when you touch his butt.
Oh, I love him. He's so cool. Isn't he so cute, you guys? So cute, right? Onyx is adorable, don't you think? Lola, you're choosing poorly, girl. Hey, click. Inside. I clicked you. Go. I clicked, remember? That means go. Good job. You listened very good. Leave that cat alone. You are ornery today, miss. Come over here. Do you need reassurance? You're a very good girl. You're a very good watchdog. That dog is so cute. I love my new neighbors already. They're so cool. I won't say their names, but they're neat. Because I haven't asked them yet. I'm just getting to know them. But the more I see them, the more I like them already. They're so neat. They're so kind. Their house burned down, you guys, in this fire. It makes me so sad for them. But they're so kind. I hope that you feel better. Go play with your dog. I've been on forever. This is not mandatory. I love you. Vicky, you're a delight. Give Bailey a big old hug for me. Onyx is so cute, right? I love those dogs. We're so lucky to have nice neighbors. I was wondering who would move next door. I'm really happy. Uh-oh. Are you on my back? I got it. So yeah, can you guys believe that crazy stuff about my dad? I like them so much. He's such a cutie. They're a couple. They're so great. They really are. I think we're gonna love having them here. We have really great neighbors. It's like a duplex, but there's 4, so I guess what is that, a quadplex? But I have a friend that lives next door, another 2 friends that live on the other side, and now we have friends on this side. I'm just so lucky. Oh, I'm so lucky. I love people. And they're just so kind. I was just like, last night, they just got the keys, so we're out there. As soon as they were moving in, just chatting, getting to know each other. They're so nice. I love her hair. She's so cute. You are, Maiden? I should have known because you know all the cool music. Bye, Berry Berry. You guys, please, if you do one thing this weekend, check out Berry Berry's videos. They blow my mind. That guy is a vibe. Have a great day, Berry Berry. We'll see you soon, I'm sure of it. Thank you, Maiden. It's not that hard to make me happy. I find happiness in the smallest things, but I think I've always felt a little bit too much. Like, I always got made fun of growing up. They always said my heart was always bleeding, or you wear your heart on your sleeve. My grandma's husband, I was about 12, I think, sent me up to the gas station with $2 to get him a Diet Pepsi. And I couldn't even make it 2 blocks without giving my money to this lady with these cats. I come home crying, tears running down my face because I had no soda, no $2 to give him. I just remember stuff like that happening my whole life, always getting made fun of. Oh, so be it. I am who I am, right? I feel bad things too much. I feel good things too much, but it's all right. You guys, I've had so much fun with you today. Feel free, cycle out. I'm just going to I'm going to try to catch the clouds go by because I want to later see if I can figure out how to like condense it to where I can do like a time lapse of the clouds moving in the smoke. But it was really great hanging out with you guys. I didn't even plan on talking online today. You guys, I love you. I love talking with you. I love having you here. I love sharing myself with YouTube. And I'm just not going to take that away from myself because it's too much fun. Where's my phone? Lola's butt's on my phone. Excuse me. Are you, is Beth going live today? Oh, thank you. I will. That's a good idea, DJ. I do need to drink water. That's a really good point because I drink a Ghost. Hey, you always get love, DJ. You're like family. Come on. I gotta drink a little water. I'll be right back. I chugged my water. Hey, I don't mind being made fun of. Let me say that. I don't mind people having different views than me. or voicing like opposing ideas or even correcting me. I want to grow, but I'm not. I have a problem with people trying to scare me or shame me. I'm just going to try to get thick skin a little bit. I'm just going to be me no matter what. That's all. I like when you make fun of me, Sean. It keeps me on my toes. You're awesome. You're one of my funniest, wittiest friends. You and Maiden. Maiden and I don't know how he felt about it, but I literally remember the first time I interacted with Maiden. I'm like, this guy's my jam. We just talked about the most random BS, but we understood each other. I was like, I never get to talk to people like this. Thank you, Maiden. Like, just give me a break. Alma, I feel so honored that you would trust me like that. Thank you. It won't be till at least Monday. I'm fried. I am just going to enjoy my day tomorrow. No, I know what you mean, Sean Little. You have that comfort with someone and you like them and enjoy them. You want to give them a little ribbon. I get that. I'm the same way. You guys want to know a secret? When I was a little girl, I used to beat up all the little boys that flirted with me because I was a tomboy. And that's how I got all my boyfriends. My first boyfriend in first grade, I threw a rock at him because he sent me a little note that said, check yes or no. Will you marry me? Yeah. And he carried my books all year. So I get it, Sean. I've grown out of that, though. One time, my friend had a man over, a friend, and I was over there hanging out. And I ended up, this is years ago. Boys like mean girls. I said, and I meant it nicely. He was dressed up like a tie and stuff. Apparently, that's what he wore for work. And I said, you look so nice. Are you going to a funeral? And then he asked me out. Go figure. Dee, I really hope you feel better, sweetheart. No way. You got COVID, Dee. Oh, honey. Please drink lots of fluids. Oh, I hope you feel better, honey. You're amazing, Alma. Alma, honestly, your live stream probably changed my trajectory for YouTube. Like, just please know that that really, really helped me, and it really meant a lot for me to walk in and find out that, like, that I had support I didn't even know was happening right then. Like, it really touched my heart, like in a really real way. I really appreciate you. I knew I loved you from day one. Dee, I really hope you feel better. Please let us know if there's anything we can do. When I was little, I'm trying to quit, Maiden. It'll be a little rock. Gross, Sean. You're nasty. I like it. Alma really is. It hurt my heart, Alma. I will tell you, I cried when someone told you how pretty you were looking and you didn't believe them. And said, you don't have to tell me I'm pretty. It like, I cried because I was like, she really doesn't think that she's like, she really thinks that people are just being polite. It hurts my heart when anyone doesn't realize that there are so many kinds of beauty. Your kind of beauty is beautiful too. Because gosh, all I see when I look at you is those big, clear, kind eyes and that pretty skin. Oh, and you know I'm a sucker for those ruby red lips you like to wear. I have a lot of rocks, Maiden. I hope you feel better. You're already humble, and that's a really beautiful trait to have. I was like, wow, because you really are just such a pretty lady. I was like, when I saw you and your friend getting ready to go to that, what was it, the car show, and you both look just like just movie stars, just pinups. I was like, she's got to know she's beautiful. And Bethany too, though. Y'all are so pretty. Amen, Maiden. I will, Stella. If I see that, you know I will, girl. It's up to you what you put out into the world. It's not up for other people to take that power from you, especially when you're, young. It's not cool. You guys, I think this is going to go right on into a silent live. 'Cause I need to go get a shower. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I really loved it. I really did. This really made my day awesome. This is not mandatory. I'm just going to set this out so I can catch the stars or the clouds go by today and watch the dogs. So I'm going to bounce too. I'm leaving my own party. But I love you guys. If you guys have a link, if you guys are going live today, please drop it right here so I can know. And also, anyone who sees, Bethany is not ugly. She didn't say that. Shut your freaking face. You know you're cute. You know you're beautiful. You better. If you don't, it just makes you prettier. Fugly. Shut your face. Dennis, thanks for being here. You're such a fun guy. You have really good advice, Dennis. I like the way you think. So if you choose to bounce, I'm going to bounce too. I don't blame you, but I had such a great time hanging out with you. If you want to stop back by and see what we're up to later, feel free. Lola is sniffing my butt. That's cool. She didn't even buy me dinner first. But I love you guys so hard. You can check in later, see what the dogs are doing or what these clouds are doing. Let it roll for me because I decided I'm going to get those watch hours too. I'm going to hustle for this. I love you guys. Have a good day. And if anyone sees Mr. Zani, give him this for me. High five. I love you guys. Have a great day. I'll see you later. You want to let this run in the background? You're amazing, but you don't have to. I'll see you in your lives. I'll check into the chat in a bit too. Yeah, do that, please, Stella. You can drop it right here too if you want to. I'm not going to shut it. I love you, girl. I'll see you in a little bit. I'm going to take a shower. You're so cute. You want to take a shower? You don't want to take a shower with him? Oh, pretty girl. Want to take a Hey, this is supposed to be outside, miss. This has water in it. This isn't allowed in my house. You're amazing. You need to go get a shower. I'm going to go get a shower. Gross. Hi, Rock. Thanks for stopping by. It's a silent live-ish. There we go. That's a big bee. Hey, Chew. Mondays make me wanna nap. So I'm gonna hop right back in the sack. I hear the airplane. Let's see if we can. It's an airplane. There it is. It's a chopper. Get to the chopper. Did you guys see that? Hey, Chew. That's the that's the firefighting chopper. So cool. I'd never make it out on time to see it. Ooh, I'm gonna have good video footage this time. So cool, huh, buddy? Isn't that big? So neat. Pretty cool. don't bark. That's not nice. Good job. Thank you. Good girl. It's okay, Mama. That's his house, and he can do whatever he wants over there, okay? And you don't bark at him, please. Onyx is a nice boy. We like that guy. I like that guy. He's so cute. Such a good boy. Hey guys, Chew, so nice to have you here. Hey Rev, how are you doing, buddy? Like, you guys, the fire must be picking up because you know that fire smell? We didn't have it earlier, but now it smells burnt. Oh, look at those clouds. It's so beautiful. They're pushing over. I wonder, well, we just saw that chopper, the fire chopper go over the top. I wonder what they're doing. Hey guys, if you don't know, we're in Chico, California. There's a pretty big forest fire near here, so I'm trying to catch the planes and the helicopters going by sometime, hopefully. Shh, 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 too much. Take it down 2 notches, sir. You're too noisy, honey. Oh, I want to catch the yard too. I want to see what you guys are doing too. Maybe back here will work a bit. Let's try that. Oh, that's good. I like that one. That's a good vantage point. I'm gonna pick up some poop. Look at those big, beautiful clouds. Do you guys see the sky? The sun's coming out. I'm so glad. It's about 93 degrees today in Chico. Oh, you're being so good. You're being a good girl. Thank you for not barking. Good girl. I love you. Hey guys. Hey guys. We're just watching the planes go by. It's so nice to have you here. Bethany, you're the best. Thank you. Oh my gosh, that's really scary. That is pretty scary. You guys, look at pee on Dakota. It smells like pee. Look at What'd you pee on? Smelly. Oh, it's okay, Mama. I'm sorry. You guys do not have did any of your stuff burn? Lola, shut your mouth. Is there anything in particular that you guys are needing so we can keep an eye or?
We have like our community's super awesome and it's helping provide a lot. Just kind of like little random stuff. The one thing I'd say is if you have food buckets.
Yeah, Mike's gonna bring you home one.
That's about it.
Anything that you guys come across that you need, let us know. Maybe we have or maybe we have a friend.
Okay,
'Cause
yeah.
when we moved here, we had nothing too. I know how it goes.
Yeah, pretty much like I don't know, any like little household little stuff. Like we don't have a broom, we don't have like I don't know, most anything.
I'd probably just say you guys need any of this stuff. Well, as we go through stuff, okay?
Yeah,
And if you don't, that's fine. If you do, take it, okay?
Yeah, thank you.
Good
That's
luck,
very
guys.
sweet of you.
We love having you here already.
Yeah, I know, me too. I feel so
So
proud.
cool.
Like, you.
Yay! I'm so excited. Oh, Dee, I wish you'd feel better, sweetheart. I appreciate you running this. I just hope you feel better. Hey, KP. KP, your dog is so cute. I'm obsessed with your dog, KP. It's so pretty. I hope the weather's okay around there. I hope there's no fires where everyone is. If anyone runs into Lucky Ducky, I can never find Lucky Ducky. Every time I try to tag her, it doesn't pop up. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. But I'm pretty worried because there's also a fire now down south. I think it might be kind of next to Lucky Ducky. I'm pretty worried. So if anyone runs into her, let me know that she's okay. Stella, are you okay, honey bunny? I'm so sorry you're dealing with this junk too, Stella. You really don't deserve it. That's just so awful. I'm giving you a big old air hug, Miss Stella. One of the besties from way back. You don't deserve to be treated like crap by a friend. Ooh, if I ever come to Vegas, Nicholas, I'm gonna make you take me to that place where you can jump off, okay? You should know your way around. He's not. He's so cute. Do you have to brush him every day, KP? That dog is so cute. Oh. What a jerk, Stella. I'm sorry that happened to you. Thanks, Nicholas, because my bucket list is to go to Las Vegas and jump off that stratosphere. I've never been there, but I'm going to do it one day. You're going to hold the camera. Yeah, you guys, your laps are not big enough for that. I am so excited to have this new couple next door. They're so cool. Can everyone just please say a little prayer? Yeah, Nicholas. We'll have the other guy hold the phone, okay? We're doing that. Everyone say a little prayer for Miss Hungry D to feel better. That COVID is dangerous, especially if you have like health issues. It can really complicate stuff. I'm whispering because this is a silent live now. I'll be back. Are you okay? What color, Bethany? Because I like sparkly things. I want to see you. You gonna go live today, Beth? On any of your channels? Go live right now. Go live right now. I'm bossy for a little thing. Do it. No pressure. Much pressure. Oh, I mean much pressure. Well, I'm gonna find her, Stella, and make her cry. Not really, but if I have to, I'm here for you, buddy. Tomorrow morning? Okay. I gotta do something. No, Stella. Hi. I gotta go. I'll be back. guys, we're having this live. We're just cloud watching. We're watching for the planes to come overhead. They're fighting the fire and the choppers. Welcome, Sharon B. Sweet. So nice to have you here again. Why can't you? Oh, you can't yet, huh, Beth? Oh, wow. That's so cool. Sharon, I gotta make you blue. Oops, my bad. I am the worst at buttons. I hope everyone's having a really good day. If only I can see the buttons, I guess, huh? There we go. Oh, I am the worst at this. So nice to see you, Sharon. I hope you're having a good day. Make you blue so you can interact with all my friends. Everyone, all the blue people are my favorite. They're my friends in real life. So I hope that you get to interact with each other. Hope everyone's having a good weekend and staying real safe. Drink lots of water if it's hot. Oh, that's so nice. We're just cloud watching now. I'm waiting. We're having kind of a silent live. I'm hoping to catch the big bright pink airplane that drops the fire retardant. So we'll see if they stop by. Who knows how long till my battery goes. But we're going to hang out till then. I love watching the clouds go by. Dennis, you're hilarious. I hope you had a good visit with your son, Aaron. Yeah, we're in Chico, California, so lots of fires right now. But the firefighters are doing such a good job getting containment. It's up above 20% now, which is so cool. Thanks for hanging, guys. Lola, you want to come inside? Are you tired? You want to go inside? Are you hungry? Come get a snack. Come on in and eat a snack. Come on. I'll give you cottage cheese. No? All right. Think about it. I love you. Here you go. On the chicken strip? Lola, do you want a chicken strip? Lola, I got chicken. Chicken. There you go. That good. You don't want a chicken? You not hungry, baby? What's the matter? You don't want to eat it? You'll eat it. I know you. You love chicken. She loves chicken strips. Oh, good. Boy, is that tasty? I bet it is. Such a cute girl. I love you so much. People say creepy things that kill you. I don't like that. You take them. You bite your fingers. You bite your fingers. Quit listening to mom. Okay. Hi, there she is. Good girl. I love you. You want to play with your Jim Grogu? Look at that, Mama. You want to play him? I love you. Where's the bed? Did you eat your chicken? You want a tater? I'll get a tater. Come here. I'll get a tater. Come on, baby. Oh, you didn't like it. Here's the peanut butter and bread. You want to dip it? You gotta eat. You want to like it? You want it, Mama? You like it right? Good girl. That's a good one, Mommy. It's gonna be so tasty. Don't just eat the ranch, eat the whole tater. Eat the tater off, too. Don't just lick the ranch off of it. You gotta eat the whole thing. Coda, eat that tater right now. Eat it. You're flipping nipping at me up. You're flipping nipping at me up. Where? Hey, and here. It's your chicken nipping up. Your chicken nipping at me up. Ooh, I hear an airplane. I think I hear one. Don't like the airplanes. I don't even hear one. It's fine.
Sure, of course, this video, I think it's going to be an interesting one because, and this day is going to be an interesting one for the park fire because we we could either have the chance for some thunderstorms over the fire, leading to 30 to 35 mile per hour winds, some lightning, causing some new fires to start,
Okay, guys.
and an
I got-
increase in fire.
We're going to listen to an update about the fire, so I got to
We
bring
can
you in for
look at the
this.
map right now, it looks like it's the lowest amount of heat
Here we
see
go.
coming off of this fire since it started. Some of that might just be due to the cloud cover that we have over it. We're not able to see.
This is a gentleman named Holt Handley he has a YouTube channel. He does park fire updates. This guy is so good. We're going to listen to him. He posted this about 4 hours ago. It's an update on the park fire that's in Chico or around Chico where I live right now. This is supposed to be a really pivotal, it's an important couple days. Jeez.
But if we look at one of the cameras on the ground, as you'll see, actually looks like there's some light showers going over the fire throughout the morning. And then some of that shower activity could continue into this afternoon. And they've just been putting a ton of resources on this fire, over 6,000 personnel, putting in all sorts of good dozer lines, going direct on the fire. And with all that, this may be the last update that I have to do on the park fire. I don't have to do it, but it may be maybe the last one. But also we may see some thunderstorms. So with that introduction, let's just kind of start how we usually start, kind of getting our bearings here, figuring out where this fire is, just in case anybody's not familiar with the area. We have Chico down to the south, Red Bluff over to the west. We have Manton and Shingletown to the north, Paradise and Magalia to the southeast, Butte Meadows to the east, and then Mineral is up in the. He's saying most likely a lot of good news in this update and forecast. It is always very important to remember that if you are under an evacuation order, definitely still take that seriously. I mean, I only am as good as the information that I have to go off of, and CAL FIRE has much more information than I do. So they say you should not be in your home, then trust them above all else. And then evacuation warnings, that still means get ready, because anytime you have a chance for thunderstorms, you can see the fire behave in all sorts of erratic ways, and things can change in just about a course of 1 to 2 hours. So definitely still take evacuation orders and warnings in seriously. But interesting that the fire is up over 400,000 acres now. Before we show kind of where the recent growth is, we'll show the progress first. So what this map shows is kind of part of the reason that I have some maybe optimism about the fire right now. If you look at this, where you see the blue to the purple, that's where the fire was last week. So clearly, out of that 400,000 acres, I don't know, maybe 370,000 of it was last week. And then this week, we haven't seen very much activity, although you do start to see more red on this map, which means maybe more activity over the last 48 hours. Now, I don't
That's great news.
This map is actually showing a lot of the growth we had yesterday.
This is such
I
good
think it's
news.
actually showing the growth that we had 2 days ago.
That's
So the
wonderful.
reason I say that is because if we come over to Google Earth here, and we kind of zoom in, actually I could zoom out, and then I could click on and off the most recent data that we have to work with. Where you see that perimeter increase is where the fire has grown recently. So you notice it's close to nothing. Nothing on the northern edge, nothing on the western edge, nothing on the southern edge. We've had some heat in the north and the west here, but it's mostly
Pretty
within
good
the fire
news.
perimeter. It's not threatening to go over the fire perimeter anytime soon. They're basically just mopping it up. Now we have seen some growth on this northeastern
So
section.
cool. Great. This
Right
guy's
here,
so good.
Deer Creek, Mill Creek in here. If I turn off the most recent perimeter, that's what it looks like. If I turn off the perimeter we're looking at yesterday, that's what it looks like. So I think most of that red that we're seeing right here is actually from 2 days ago, and doesn't look like we actually had that much activity yesterday. So this is the newest fire perimeter. Not much of a change there. I'd say the biggest change that I see is in Mill Creek right here. We didn't really see all that much. So clearly the most active of the part of the fire has still been the northeast, but it's about as, I'd say Our activity yesterday was much better than it could have been given the fact that our temperatures were going back up into the triple digits and our relative humidity was going back into the teens. Didn't have much of a thunderstorm threat on the fire yesterday, but we kind of knew that it was mostly going to be in Southern California yesterday. This afternoon actually is where there's the largest chance of some of those thunderstorms moving over the fire. But we'll get into the weather forecast in a moment. First, let's continue updating the numbers here. So this isn't actually the most recent, they haven't updated this yet, but Park Fire is still standing at the number 4 largest wildfire in California history. And then right there, they're showing 537 structures destroyed. Let's see if that's, yeah, that one's almost updated. So the CAL FIRE website, I put the link for this in the description of the video. They're saying 48 structures damaged, 564 structures destroyed. And they do now have the damage assessment map on the eastern section where there is still the potential for some growth. And kind of the reason that I say that is if you look at this map, this, first off, I'm going to say this is the best this map has looked since the Park Fire started, where on this map where you see yellow stars, that's going to be where there's detected more than 24 hours ago. Where there would be red stars is heat within the last 12 hours. So notice you're not seeing any of those red stars. So that would lead us to believe, okay, there hasn't been any heat over the last 12 hours. But if we look at Watch Duty, I think that map would kind of give us a false sense of optimism, because Watch Duty, their latest update, which was at 7/21, August 2nd, says the Park Fire has been extremely active over the last 24 hours. Hot and dry weather has reduced moisture levels in vegetation across the fire, atmospheric instability, and yeah, right there, extremely active over the last 24 hours. So that makes us think, okay, maybe this data just isn't good. And part of the reason for that might just be there's so many clouds over the fire that the satellites aren't able to pick up on the heat that's actually down at the surface. So this may be underestimating it, but even with that, I do trust that Google Earth imagery that we're looking at, which showed some growth over the last 2 days, but not nearly as much as we were seeing last week. But if we look in this northeastern side, if we do see growth, this most likely will be the area of the fire where we do see it. The reason I say that, or first I should say why we would care. It was terrific seeing some of that rain. Moving actually over the exact camera angle where we were seeing some of the activity recently. So current conditions right now, looks like we clearly have a lot of cloud cover out there. We even have some shower activity, which is amazing to see. I mean, some of that moisture is going to find its way into the finer fuels, which could help slow growth. Winds right now, very calm. I'm looking at the red numbers here. It's around 5 miles per hour. But we do have some challenging conditions this afternoon. So one thing I'll say as well, it looks very cloudy right now. The CAL FIRE forecast was saying that they're actually expecting the clouds to clear a bit as we get into this afternoon. So then when the clouds clear, you got more of the sunlight coming through, it heats things up, and then that can drop your relative humidity and actually increase your winds as well. So watching the afternoon for if those clouds actually do start to clear. But also just thinking about the fact that we should be a little bit hotter and drier than yesterday. Now the reason for that, and actually the reason for the thunderstorm chances as well, is this big high
Hi, everybody.
that we've been following over the last few days. Just continue.
Good to see you. Hi, Rock.
When that happens, things get hotter, but then also, due to the clockwise flow, it takes some of this moisture from the Gulf of Mexico and pushes it into California. So due to that high, our temperatures, instead of being below average like they were at the beginning of the week, are going to be above average today. It looks like by about 5 to 15 degrees, which means some triple digits out there. So if it's hot, it's dry, that can lead to an increase in activity because the fuels get drier. Although, again, we'd love to see those droplets on the camera right there. But I think what most people are curious about is what's going to happen with the thunderstorm chances. So the reason that's happening, remember, through that moisture coming up from the Gulf of Mexico, that's what it actually looks like. We saw moisture moving yesterday. It doesn't sound like they have.
We're seeing your thunderstorms on the map, Bethany, where you are. That's cool. You got it, and then it's heading our way, maybe.
The thunderstorm chances. So the reason that's happening, remember, through that moisture coming up from the Gulf of Mexico, that's what it actually looks like. We saw moisture moving yesterday. It doesn't sound like they had any thunderstorms over the fire yesterday. But we kind of always knew that Saturday was going to be the day to watch for thunderstorms. So this shows, based on this model, it's showing the potential for thunderstorms directly over the fire as we get to 2 to 5 p.m. However, I trust the meteorologists on the ground and the local meteorologists more than I trust this model. And although this model shows thunderstorms directly over the fire, as we get into 2, especially 2 to 5 p.m., what the meteorologists were saying, like the incident meteorologists, is that they're actually expecting more thunderstorms to the east of the fire, and then the potential for some outflow winds to impact the fire, if, like, that would be the worst case scenario. So I just said a lot of meteorological terms there. So here's just a picture of the stages of the.
That's really good news, actually, I think. We'll see, unless it gets too hot. So there we have it, folks. Hey, Ruck, it's so nice to have you here. It's so great to see you all. You haven't been in Florida long? Yeah, this is Chico, California. That's where I am. It's the 4th biggest wildfire in the state's history. Sorry, I just got out of the shower a bit ago, so pardon me. But yeah, the air quality is really dangerous right now. Surprisingly, I have asthma, and I was able to go on a run this morning, which made my day. But I do see now, I can feel my voice starting to give way, and the smoke's kind of pouring back in, like it's settling over Chico. So it smells like fire right now, honestly. I'm just praying that, all we can pray for at this point is, so far, there's been no reported loss of life, and I think that's a miracle in itself. And I'm just praying that that continues, because that's pretty amazing. Thanks, everyone, for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Just I love the clouds. I love watching the sky. I went for a run, took a shower, and I'm just watching. I'm hoping that I can catch, there's a big, like, full-size airplane that a few times now has flown over. It drops this bright pink stuff that's fire retardant. It didn't drop it over us, but it felt like I could just reach right up and touch that plane. It was bright pink. I'm hoping to catch it next time it flies over. I'm just always a dollar short and a day late, but, and also there's this really neat black helicopter that's working the fire that goes over a lot. It's really loud. It's really neat. Go hear Lola, because she runs out barking, like, what's that sound? So I'm hoping to get some good footage of it today. Thanks for coming back, Erin. Oh, thank you, Ruck. We just got brand new neighbors next door. Really nice people, really cute dog. They actually just lost their home, so it's affecting a lot of people, and it's really heartbreaking. So we're just giving a big thumbs up and great job to the firefighters. Like 6,000 firefighters, I heard, are fighting this. Not only them, but the National Guard from Texas is on their way. We have been blessed so far that no one's lost a life, We're going to keep praying, because I have family whose house is on evacuation warning still. We have been really fortunate that all we have to deal with is the smoke, So fingers crossed, and we're just thanking those firefighters. They're doing an amazing job. Really, like, they're kind of heroes. It's pretty great. And the worst thing would be if anyone, lost more than their home. And so far we've been very fortunate. Sounds weird to say. But thank you for any prayers for Chico, California. We take every one we can get. I just hope everyone else is having a really beautiful weekend. I know there's a lot of weather in different parts of the country right now. It's kind of a weird thing, guys. It's kind of a weird weather here. We love having you here, Erin. You're awesome. You guys connect. I'm definitely a hippie. I always joke that I'm a clean, dirty hippie. We just believe in good vibes here. Yes, Erin, we were. Could you hear it? It's always 4:20 in California, okay? I have a lot of anxiety. But yeah, we just got some really great new neighbors. So sad they lost their home and everything in it. And you know what? It is amazing how resilient the human spirit is. Man, they're the most beautiful people. They have nothing, and they're just smiling because they have their dogs and they have themselves, and they're safe. Stuff like that warms your heart to know that people can go through such hard things and still be such wonderful people, you know? Still look at it in such a positive light. So I'm going to take up donations, see if we can't get them anything because they've lost their whole home. I hope you're somewhere safe, Aaron. Have you guys met Aaron? I met him on a mutual friends live and just a vibe. Really nice person. So please connect. You guys know my favorite thing is when my friends are friends because the more people we have supporting and encouraging each other, the more fun life is, I think. And if you're hanging out with me, tickle that like button up there if you feel so obliged. This is officially the longest live stream I've ever done since I began live streaming in January. And if you guys haven't, my bestie is here, Books with Crazy Lady B. Please make sure you connect with her. She has a really amazing channel. Her live stream yesterday, was it yesterday still? What did it have? Like over 1,000 views, you guys. She is such a beautiful soul. That's my girl. So please connect with each other. Say hi, watch each other. You know, be a support, be a light in this world. You were a real hippie back in the day. That's awesome. I'm the kind of hippie that I call myself a non consumer. I just like to need as little as possible and spread as much hope. And I'm talking about you, you nerd. Bethany, Crazy Lady B. It was on this book channel too, wasn't it? Yeah. How many views did your short get now, Beth? Last I saw was it like 21? No, Thursday. I don't know. The days run together for me, girl. What's today? Sunday? Saturday? Whatever. You know what I mean. Yes, that's my girl. Please, Aaron, and do you have a link of you can drop a link to your channel or an upcoming premiere or a live stream or just something that you really are proud of? 23,000 views, Bethany. That's crazy awesome. Please check each other out. We're building a whole community of good people, so we're glad to have you. And I can promise you anyone in blue is really great. Not to say anyone not in blue isn't really great. I just don't know yet. Yeah, tell us a little about yourself, Aaron. Do you have any pets? A lot of folks here have pets or 23,000. Oh, okay. Right now. Wait till next week. And we got my friend Rook of All here, you guys. The live stream champion of the world. She knows how to make all the cool live streams. She knows how to do everything. Please support each other and just check each other out. Erin is really, really nice. Bethany, well, tell us about your life, Erin. Do you have any pets? Oh, DJ's here. Everyone ignore DJ. He likes it. Just kidding. DJ YZZ? That's my bestie, too. He happens to be married to one of my best friends. So awkward. Go away, husband. Just kidding. A little bit. Can I ask if you feel comfortable, Erin? What part do you, I shouldn't assume, are you in the US too? I'm in California. I am hoping for the day that I start making friends online that actually live in my hometown. Because that would be so cool. I've never been very good at like mingling with people. So I have a hard time like opening up and like talking to people in real life outside of my comfort zone. But I'm getting there. So I'm not good at making friends in real life. I get stage fright when I talk to people. Do you hear that little bird? I think it's a bird. Mama bird has a nest up there, I think. Yeah. I think she just came back to her baby. That's so freaking cool, you guys. Oh, I love them. A Boston. What's his name? So cute. You taught me that. You taught me to ignore him. No food for me. Well, lucky for you, I'm on 1 meal a day anyway, so I would just look at it, and in my head, I would mukbang. Emily and the Retrievers. Hi, honey bunny. How are you? Good to have you back again. We want to know the dog's name. North Georgia. Oh, wow. Oh, East Georgia. What am I saying? Northeast Georgia. I've always wanted to go to Georgia because I love how everyone speaks there. I love the accents. Goes right to my heart. Everyone just sounds so kind. And also, maybe she got canceled, but I still like Miss Paula Dean, and I would so want to go to one of her restaurants. They're all in Georgia. Bet it's really hot right there now, huh? He came out. I can picture it, Bethany. In my head, I'm seeing him do it. I can see the look on his face. And I feel like you rolled your eyes. I feel like Bethany rolled her eyes in response so hard that you could hear them hit the back of her head. I bet it's really hot. My doggies want to go on a walk too. But I have to give it a little break most of the time after my run to make sure that like I'm going to be breathing okay before I actually go. Sometimes I go on my run, like if I don't feel up to it and I make myself, my lungs hurt later. So I try to like give myself grace, especially when it's smoky. To give myself a little time, take my shower, make sure I feel up to it so I don't end up like having an asthma attack halfway, like a mile from home. It's so hot out. Aggie, that's so cute. Do you walk your doggies at the same time, Emily? I cannot walk my two together because if they see a squirrel, I'm going to look like a hamburger patty by the time we get home. They're so much stronger than me. Do retrievers pull, Emily? Do Boston Terriers like to go on walks too, Erin? I assume all dogs do, but I don't know all the breeds. I know that all breeds are a little different. I'm sure I did something to him, by the way, Bethany. Sometime I probably said something snarky. You guys, we're making history. This is my most fun and my longest live stream ever so far. Thanks for being here. I didn't think I could go live stream for more than a couple hours. This has been such a fun morning. Oh, wow. That's a crazy move. How come you moved there? Did you just want to change, like a change of scenery? He is used to it, Bethany. I know. I think he's into it. I think that's why he likes you. You're like me. Getting my boyfriends in grade school from throwing rocks at him. He likes it too. Guys like spicy ladies. I do. I like you because you're spicy. And your ruby red lips. They're spicy too. Boston Terriers, don't you think that Stitch looked like a Boston Terrier? I think he did. Like from Lilo and Stitch. Shadow Bailey, one of our other besties. You'll see her in the lives if you don't know her. She loves Stitch. It is so cute. She loves Stitch. She should have a Boston Terrier, but no, she has a Dachshund. Go figure. Is anyone doing anything fun this weekend? Like Bethany? Bethany thought it would be so much fun to pack up all of her belongings that she owns, put them in cardboard boxes. Doesn't that sound fun? And then move them states away and then unpack them again. Does that sound fun? She's a hoot. Dripping with sarcasm. Reveling and your discomfort and your not fun. Because I'm a dick. Oh, really? That's cute. My dogs have only been on a couple car rides, mostly because the first car ride, I had a brand new purse and Lola threw up in it, and I had to throw it away. She gets car sick. And also, we had a tiny car and we have big dogs. So they always wanted to ride in the front. And so I always couldn't even see anything. I had two big old dogs slobbering on me. But now I got a van so I can fix it up and hopefully it'll run well enough to take my dogs to the beach soon. It's what I want to do for my birthday in September. Fingers crossed. I really want to go and see the ocean and take my dogs in my van. But so far, it only goes about a block and a half before it tries to sputter out. Hashtag goals. That's so cute. Your dog would prefer to go for a car ride than a walk. But my dogs do love, sometimes they'll go for a walk to the end of the road and then they get to like race electric scooter home. And the electric scooter, our electric scooters go about 20 miles an hour, which is about how fast my husky goes. So he really loves to run all the way from the end of the road to race. So that's like a hybrid car ride / walk. That's his very favorite thing. Well, no offense, by maybe that's why Aggie got overweight. She likes car rides more than walking. Who doesn't? Just saying. It makes sense. I like Aggie's style. That's so cute. Do you like... I cannot imagine living in New York. I can't imagine. My hometown had exactly like 5,000 members living in it. And like I never got it when I went to the military and like the army does basic training like far away from your home state. And I went to Fort Leonard Wood and like that base, I don't know if it really was, but it seemed like it was bigger than my hometown. And like when people would ask like other people that came there to basic training for the army, they're from all different places, and they would be like, oh, like, where are you from? And I would tell them, Corning, California. And they'd ask like all about it. And I'd tell them, it's the olive capital of the world. It has 5,000 people. They'd be like, oh my word, that's so small. I'd be like, oh, I guess it is kind of. And they called me Brits, the cracker with flavor. They would always tease me, but in a funny way. They would say, oh, I like your accent. Do you surf? I'd be like, I don't have an accent. I'm from California. No, there's no ocean by my house. The whole state is not ocean. Like, I live in the mountains. Oh, sorry about the flies. Hey, Carl, there's Carl. He's in Dublin. He has a really great view. He gave me this idea. Thanks, Carl. I'm really hoping that I'll catch the the airplane, or maybe the chopper coming over my yard again. They go in a big sweeping circle, and it feels like they fly so low I could see everything on that plane, but I keep missing it. Dairy Queen, that's so cute. Oh, the Ford Motor Company? That's so cool. Here's the secret. I've always been the biggest Ford girl. I drank too much. Oh, lucky Carl. I'm waiting. Today on the stream, I think I only got one, the fire chopper, the black one. I don't have as good a view. I'm not up high, Carl. But I love having you come, Carl. Thanks for coming over. We have so much fun when you're here. Well, I drank a little too much after basic training, and I always had a Ford truck because I just love Fords. My dream car is a 69 to 71 Ford Bronco. I have it all planned out in my head. I almost got built Ford Tough tattooed on my butt. I didn't, thank goodness. But wouldn't that have been silly? Man, I can't wait to put this in some kind of a program later and see like a time lapse of these clouds and the smoke moving around. It's just my favorite to watch the sky. It's like so beautiful. I always say, but it's true, like the most beautiful art in the whole world only like the creator could make. Like only Mother Nature can create something this like detailed and magical looking. It's just so beautiful. And like to think like up beyond the sky, beyond the clouds and the blue, there's so much crazy stuff out there we cannot even imagine. It's just something so beautiful about Mother Nature. No fire. That's good, Carl. Hopefully it stays that way. I don't want you in any fire zone. I was just saying, Carl, can you imagine being just for 5 minutes in New York? So big. I can't imagine seeing anything so big and so fast. Like, I really don't even drive. Where I live now, it's Chico. And it's like, I don't know how many hundred thousands of people, 1 or 200,000, I want to say. And it's still kind of considered a small town. There's no like big skyscrapers and stuff here, but I can't even drive downtown because it's just like so much different. In Corning, there's just only there was like 3 stoplights in that town and only one main street where all the businesses are. In this town, there's like roundabouts, they're called. It's pretty much like the cars are driving like a merry-go-round in a circle instead of having a stop sign. It's like so confusing. And like there's one-way streets, which is not something we had in Corning. So like you have to pay attention or you could be driving the wrong way on a street and not even know. And like there's so many stoplights here in Chico, but they don't always go all the way over the street. And they're like, it seems like they're every block. So sometimes I don't even realize that they're talking to me and I drive right through them. Or I turn the wrong way and all the cars are going the wrong way. It's very confusing. You think, Carl? It's growing a lot. Aaron, I'm glad I didn't get that. It would have been a conversation starter for definite, though. How's the weather over there, Carl? Has it been getting hot? Now that there's a fire, I wonder if this big fire, like, if people will like want to move away. Because also in California, homeowners insurance and like fire insurance is pretty much they're canceling everyone in the past 10 years. It's either really expensive or really difficult to get fire insurance and like homeowners insurance here now. It's really crazy. That's right, Carl. That's exciting. Oh, that's it. Go away, my bestie's husband. Just kidding, DJ. We love you. Should be used to it. You're married to a lady who talks too. You hate it. That's so weird, Aaron. And you were born and raised there, right? So you'd think that it would feel like home to you. Oh, how nice, Carl. I wish it was raining here. Oh, that sounds beautiful, Aaron. That in Canada, I have a lot of friends online from there. I don't know a lot about geography, but I'm starting to pay attention because I have just friends all over now. And I've been paying attention to that historic town of Jasper that they've been talking about that just a fire just about leveled it recently. That's really sad. I hope not too near there. So far, most of my friends said they're from the other side of Canada, so they haven't been too impacted. I've been telling you for days that I've never ever been cool, DJ, so I don't know where you got that crazy idea. Have we met? I'm about the uncoolest person. You're awesome, DJ. You guys are the best. Beth, I tell you what, you be careful what you wish for. You're lucky my van only goes about 2 blocks, because I would go. I would do anything for you guys, you know it. Carl, I think you not being cool makes you really cool. Being cool takes too much pressure. Really? Wow, thank you guys. The likes are nice, but it's just really fun not to feel alone, especially in your thoughts sometimes. To be able to come on here and just blab, blab, blab. I've never done that with people. I think that's why I talk so much. I have like 40 years of me just wanting to get out and say, hey, I've been in here the whole time. Bethany, I love you, girl. You're too cool. You intimidate people, DJ. That's why. Because you're too wise. People are intimidated by your wisdom, buddy. You're like a ginger Yoda, just spitting truth all over the place, spitting wisdom. Don't make eye contact. It's like looking at the sun. The ginger eye contact. It'll get you. It'll steal your soul. In a lovely way. Oh, that's awesome. Congratulations, Aaron. You put in a lot of hard work. You deserve to relax and enjoy some time. I lost my I was a manager at a Jamba Juice, and I loved it because I loved gabbing with people. I love people. They're my jam. But I got into kind of a hardcore depression. I got stuck with myself and my thoughts. And so I kind of met myself for the first time, and I decided I was going to start YouTube because I wanted people to get to know me, and I wanted to get to know myself better. And I thought if I could like myself through the lens of a camera, then I could really like myself. But instead, I met like a million really amazing people with really cool stories. So now here I am like a year later, just getting to know everyone on YouTube, talking my face right off. It's been such a cool ride. I can't imagine a better place than the South to retire to. It just sounds so nice. You guys know what? I think I'm going to lose my battery. Hold on. I think that's what that little thing means. And my screen just went real... Yeah, okay. Okay, guys, I'm going to end this stream. And I've had so much fun, you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me. Please connect with each other. All my friends in blue are amazing. I promise. And I don't usually promise, but I promise. And I might just be back this afternoon because I want to catch some more Skycam, we'll call it. A silent-ish live. Silent for me. And you guys, check out Carl. He has some of the most beautiful sky views of any channel. And so hopefully I'll catch some of you guys in your videos. And we'll get to know each other more, and you can get to know my friends because my friends have some cool stories, and most of them have really cool channels. Carol, you are amazing. You just don't know it yet. We're gonna teach you. Carol, I hope that you go live soon. I know you said next Thursday, but I'd like to see you before then. But I'll catch up with you this afternoon. My battery's dying quick. Aaron, I really hope to see you soon and hear more about your 7 grandkids. 42 years. That's longer than I've been alive, Aaron. I'm so sorry that you lost your honey bunny. Aaron, you're going to fit in here really cool. I can't wait to hear more about you. Ooh, my laptop is hot to touch. I'm going to turn it off for a bit. Bethany, thank you so much. You're the best mod, the best friend. I love having you. You're so supportive, and you're just such a great lady, and you have such great live streams. Everyone, please make sure that's my bestie. You have to support her. Please. I love you guys so much. Let's do the thing. Ready for the high five? Bloop, bloop, B-words. Ready? Bam! High five. Wait, I want to get myself one because it's so fun. Ready? If you ever don't have anyone to high five, just give yourself one. You deserve it. Have a great night, guys. I hope to see you later. You do fit in, Carl. You're already family. Shut your pie hole. Love you. Bye, guys. See you soon. Love you so hard. Love you, Carl.